All right, so here we've got a company manufactures two products. One requires 2 hours of labor, 3 pounds of raw material, and costs $39.40. The other, you've got 4.5 hours of labor, 15 pounds of materials, and $162.90 to produce. We want to find the cost of labor per hour and the cost of raw materials per pound. So those are our two unknowns. Let's say let X be the cost of labor, and that'll probably be in dollars per hour. And then we can let Y be the cost of materials, and that'll be in dollars per pound. Okay, so our first product here, you've got 2 hours of labor, 3 pounds of raw materials, and here's your total. The total cost is $39.40 for each item. So if you had X number of hours, or X dollars per hour and 2 hours, that would be 2X for the cost of the labor. And then plus the materials cost. Well, if it's Y dollars per pound and you need 3 pounds, that'll be 3Y dollars for materials. And that total cost should add up to $39.40. And for our second product, the total cost can be broken down in terms of hours times the number of hours times the cost per hour. So that'll be 4.5 hours times X dollars per hour, plus the cost of the raw materials, which is, here I've got 15 pounds of raw material, and supposing they cost Y dollars per pound, so that'll be 15Y. And that total should add up to $162.90. So here's my system of equations. And I might, since 3 and 15, I can multiply 3 times -5 to get -15. I think that's how I'm going to approach this problem. I'll do the elimination method. I'll multiply both the left and the right hand sides by -5 so that I can try and eliminate the Y. I'll write that result down here. So -5 times 2X, that gives me -10X. -5 times 3Y is -15Y. And -5 times $39.40. I'll use my calculator for that. That's $197. So now I'll add these two equations together. 4.5x minus 10x is a -5.5x. 15y minus 15y goes away. And then when I add these two together, 162.90 plus 197, I get 359.90. Oh, wait. That should have been negative. Oops. -5 times 39.40. That should have been a -197. Excuse me. I have to subtract. 162.90 minus 197. That'll be a -34.1 or 0.10. So now -5.5x equals -34.1. Let's divide both sides by -5.5. You get x equals 6.2. All right, so now let's make sure we know what we're doing. Go back here. X is the cost of labor in dollars per hour. So now I know that the labor costs is $620 per hour. And I need to make sure I know how much the materials cost in dollars per pound. So let's go back through and solve for Y. It doesn't matter which equation you use. I might use this first one. The first one says 2x plus 3y equals 39.40. I'll plug in 6.2 for x. So that'll be 12.4 plus 3y equals 39.40. Subtract 12.4 from both sides. We get 3y equals 27. Divide both sides by 3. Y equals, so labor, y equals 9. So labor costs $6.20 an hour, and materials cost $9 per pound.